since 2014. The school fees, the feeding of the children, it has been my responsibility.
Hey, when I hear this matter, when I hear this story now, obviously you won't watch now. When I've watched this video, tears nearly drop from my eye. Waiting they happen for inside marriage today. No be waiting person fit use him mouth talk. When I watch this video, now why they tell many young youth make una dey use una head on how una take dey friend women, dey friend girls, even the women too. They watch how una take dey do relationship. That is why they talk say marry your best friend. Guys, watch the video. I'm gonna see as it dey happen.
The new place.
Yes, ma'am. Because we have left the old place where they are.
You are talking about this new apartment that you secured.
Yes, ma'am. He moved in. I plead with him, let's come together as a family, look for what to do so that you take up your responsibility because the load is getting too much on me. But my pain, that I don't find peace in the marriage anymore. I don't find peace, I don't find joy. Depression has been my food. After stressing, coming back home, instead of me to sleep and rest and have peace for the next day, it is one complaint or the other, is one problem or the other. My children in school, my first child, supposed to graduate last year, but because of the issue of that house, I couldn't pay his school fees. He has to repeat another year in school. Now that's the same apartment that I paid 2017, which the rent has expired. They have sold the place and we have asked to leave. Everybody in the house, in the compound, are gone. I'm the only one there. The house is almost collapsing. He does not want to do anything concerning it. He got to the extent of threatening my life. He will kill me. He will go to his village and bring juju and do all sorts of things.
Why will he say that? He will kill you because of what?
He told me that I should quit the job. I told him if I should quit this job, how will your children feed? How will their school fees be paid? You are not ready to do anything. I borrowed money from microfinance. I gave to him.
When was that?
2015 or 2016. He told me there's a business he wants to invest it on, which I stand as a guarantor for him, as a trustee. We struggled to pay that money. In fact, we didn't finish paying that money. The bank was harassing us. Before I left Olaya, the former house I was talking about. So that is how all these things started. And we came to my place of work and was creating scene. There was a time the woman asked me to go, that she can't put up with all this. But later she called me back, that she's considering the children, how would the children cope if I should leave the job. So at this time, I looked at it because he has gotten to the extent, he said all manner of things. He battered me with words.
While you were living together, has he ever beaten you?
Yes, several. If I can remember, there was a time I was coming back from work. Then I was going to work. I was also learning textile board bleaching. So when I close from work, I will go to the place where I'm learning it. So one of the days I closed from the work, I was coming back. He stopped me on the road. He waited for me at the bus stop that I stayed long. And he beat me from that place to the house. But since it has gotten to level of threatening my life, I think I need some space so that he can think, me too, I can also think. Let's see where we have not made it right.
So what do you really want this God to do for you?
I want separation.
So, Mr. Wilfred Oyekuruche.
Yes, my lord.
Can you explain to me how your marriage with her has been?
Let me call it 2 years now. Let me just call it 2 years now. Since this work started for this new branch. Ask her. Something like a man that denied my right. I get me. He denied my right. That is the problem. He said that he can not tolerate.
Because you are not working right now. How do you intend to feed the children? All you talk about is Your conjugal rights. Your conjugal rights. That is the only thing I see you thinking about. You are not a young man. 4 kids. And that's your priority at this age. It's sad. You are not even concerned. I've not heard you mention anything towards my arrangements or plans I'm making towards securing a job or plan I'm making towards getting money for the children's school fees or their welfare. You've not gone there at all. And now she'll be describing and complaining or narrating all the while centers around improvements.
My lord, please, what you are saying,
What's for you?
But what I want to say...
You wait. When I'm talking, you keep quiet. You know why? I smiled. Because I just asked myself, which house, in which house do you want to have the conjugal rights? On the streets? Under the bridge? You don't seem to understand. If you don't pull yourself together, very soon you won't have a wife. I have to be blunt with you. Go and get a job.